أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. I welcome you all for our chapter 9, and this chapter is about Surat al-Takathur, greed for more and more. So let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم. So the name of Allah, most kind and most merciful. Competing with each other in worldly increase diverts you until you reach the graves. No, but you will soon come to know. Again, no, surely you will come to know. No, if you only knew now with sure knowledge, you will surely see the hellfire, then you will surely see it with the eye of certainty. Then you will surely be asked that day about life's pleasures. So the surah was revealed in Makkah. It consists of 8 verses. The surah is a warning to those who are occupied in this life only with the love for this world and its pleasures. So a very direct teaching to us that the surah is telling not to be occupied in this life only for the love of wealth or the luxuries or just the pleasures. They divert us. Let's continue. The people who do such things, they devote much of their time to making more and more money and collecting more and more material possessions. So the afterlife does not cross their minds at all. So that is what has been told in the very first ayah, that all such things, material possessions, collecting more and more of it, collecting more money, and love for this world, love for the wealth, love for the pleasures of this world, all but divert us. So, uh, the resurrection or the afterlife does not even cross their minds. This attitude is very common today. It diminishes all human societies in our technological age. The term at-takathur means striving greedily for worldly increase. It shows man's obsessive passion for more and more comforts, more and more material goods, more and more power without ever thinking about the hereafter. So that is what today's world is all about. But money cannot be everything. It surely cannot be everything. Yes, it can buy us stuff. It can buy us a lot of material things. It can buy us medicine. It can buy us good luxury things for our homes, for our bedrooms, for everything else. Yes, but it cannot buy us happiness. It cannot buy us peace. It cannot buy us health. So these are some things which the money can't really buy. So, but people actually believe that money can buy everything. They don't even care that how they're acquiring this money, whether it's by halal means or by haram means. And after getting the money, they don't even care about their relations. They don't care about the needy and the poor. But in Islam, what does Islam teach us? Is having more money bad? No, not at all. But how we get that money? Yes, it has to be by halal means. That is very important. And yes, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless that. And how we are spending that money. Are we just acquiring? Are we just collecting it? No, Islam teaches us to share with our relatives, the poor, the needy, our family. So the teachings are in Islam are quite different than what we actually see in the world. Having more money is not bad. There's nothing wrong in having good money, good wealth, leading a good life. If you can see some of the companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like Abu Bakr, we have Uthman, we have Abdul Rahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhum. All of these were rich people. Yes, they had good businesses. They acquired good amount of wealth. They led a good life. They gave their family good life, but they also helped the needy and the poor, and they acquired all this by halal means. So that is what Allah Subhanahu wa Taala wants from us. Get it by by halal means, and do not get diverted by uh, that. Yes, do not get diverted by that. Okay, let's continue. Allah the Almighty urges mankind to abandon the worship of this world. So acquiring more wealth and just getting ourselves involved in that is like worshipping of the world. So Allah urges us to abandon such worship. The worship of the worldly things blinds man to the realities of this life and the life to come. Such people are not prepared to stop and think about moral values taught by the Quran. The greed for more and more wealth makes people forget the real purpose of their lives. The surah is a warning to such people. On that, on the last day, Allah will ask us about our gratefulness to Him for the favors He has blessed us with, such as health, safety, food and drink and sleep. He will ask us if we returned His favors by worshipping Him alone and being thankful to Him for His favors. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is urging us to abandon the worship of this world, and He's reminding us that on that day He will surely ask us if we were grateful to Him for all that He blessed us with. Those who are engrossed in the things of this world do not get time to prepare themselves for the life after death. So this life is very short. Their passion for the things of this world and vying for more and more worldly possessions diverts their attention from a matter even more important. So yes, we see lots of celebrities who are super rich, but please remember that the real richness is when we return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and our display of our deeds happens on that day. So that would be the real richness. If we are successful there, that would be the real richness. All right, moving ahead with Surah Al-Takathur exercises. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Surah Al-Takathur was revealed in Makkah. It consists of 11 verses. So this has been a common thing in our previous surahs, right? Okay, this is 8 verses, sorry. This surah was revealed in Makkah and it has 8 verses. The word At-Takathur means striving hard for worldly pleasures, right? At-Takathur. Here we have striving greedily for worldly increase. So takathur is striving greedily for worldly increase. Allah urges mankind to abandon the worship of this world. And fifth one, the pleasures of the life of this world dash the attention of those who love them from the hereafter. Okay. Let me just check. It's probably divert the pleasures of this world. Divert. Okay, I cannot find it, but yes, that should be the answer there. All right, the pleasures of the life of this world divert the attention of those who love them from the hereafter. When compared to the hereafter, yes, they love the worldly pleasures more. Answer these questions. What does the surah warn us against? The surah is warning us against worshipping the world, worshipping the worldly pleasures, acquiring um, more and more wealth without knowing the means, whether it's halal or haram, and just getting ourselves involved in only in that and diverting our minds and not remembering Allah or the day of resurrection. The second one, what will be questioned about on the last day? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is surely going to question us about if we were grateful to Him for all the blessings, all the food, drink, sleep, all the relations, all the shelter that He gave us, the clothing, the health that He gave us. So we will be questioned about all of this on that day, that if we were grateful for all of these things. All right, that ends the chapter, and I am going to end this chapter with a hadith. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, if a human being had a valley of gold, they would want a second. And if they had two valleys, they would still want a third. Nothing would satisfy their greed except the dirt in their grave. This is from Muslim and also Bukhari. And this hadith does tell us the reality of human beings, that no matter how much a human being would have in terms of gold or wealth, they would want more. So let us all be careful with regards to this and ask guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.